Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here, and today we have as our bonus weekly replay video a Sicilia match, the Tier 10 Italian battleship that is, well, the battleship that many of us were waiting for, the battleship that has actual SAP secondaries. By actual SAP secondaries, that means she actually has sizable secondary guns that do fire SAP. The well, I should say before the Sicilia, the SAP secondary ships were ships like the Giuseppe Verdi that only had 90mm SAP, which is a rather small caliber of gun, even with SAP shells. But the Sicilia here has the wonderful American 127mm SAP secondary guns in conjunction with the already quite large 155mm SAP secondary guns. So these secondary guns actually can pin and do a quite meaningful amount of damage. However, they are limited to an 11-kilometer range, but you do have the exhaust smoke here with the Sicilia in order to kind of creep closer to your targets and get within SAP secondary range, or I guess just secondary range. I got SAP secondary stuck on the tongue. But anyway, I am not sure of our hero's build for this match. He did not include it with the email. We have a Nakmov and a Midway and a U24501 and a 4501 as well on either side. So pretty cursed matchmaking, although not incredibly cursed because there's only one CV and one sub per side. And I don't think there's any, there's no hybrid ships in the way. Oh, this is Boss, by the way. I'm not sure exactly how you say his name, but we're going to go with Boss because I can read the first three letters and get a sound out of that. But anyway, so beginning of the match, looks like the enemy team is in the C cap. They haven't gone for the A cap just yet. Looks like whatever DD was always supposed to be at the A cap is stuck on the map border. We had a Sejong over there that showed up momentarily. You have a Yumahara on this side as well. This is a live reaction replay, by the way, if you haven't caught on to that yet. Gets a salvo out on the Yumahara. So I am watching this as it's happening live. You guys get to get my genuine live reaction to whatever happens. Ooh, Citadel on the Yumahara. Very nice. Oh, the Sicilia, by the way, her main battery guns, same guns as the Colombo, except they only have AP and HE instead of having SAP. So you do have 16 15-inch guns, which is quite the broadside, but you do not get the SAP for it. That's the trade-off for the secondary guns. Pops his spotter plane on the booster, gets the shots out. This could be a very, very funny salvo here, depending upon how RNG feels. Looks like he didn't give him quite enough lead, so it looks like most of those are going to miss, and yeah, does seem so. The Shazong over here, though, is just full W keying into the enemy flank. Looks like in an attempt to get the Torps out on the Hindenburg. Will that play out for him? I don't think so. The Hindenburg is going to tear my new one, and Boss over here is going to get some very nice follow-up shots. Alright, so he gets his main battery guns out on the Shazong. If they don't overpin, there should be a dead Shazong. And there it is. Oh, he does have... Oh, what's the commander's name? I can't think of his name right now. Sansonetti on the Sicilia. So now he's got a little bit of a buff to his main battery range because he did get that kill. And we have a live Hindenburg as well. So very happy ending to that exchange there. Yumahara turning down coming into the C cap. Looks like the enemy Hayate has gotten into the B cap. The GK of all ships is looking like he's trying to cap the enemy's A cap. Okay, we'll see how that goes out. A very heroic effort from that GK, but not sure about pushing up that far that early in the game. Front guns out on the Yumahara. Ooh, Hayate got the Atlantico. Is he going to Citadel him again? Nope. One pin for 4,000 damage, and he eats one deep water torpedo there from the... Oh, so the Kitakazi's over here. Then that means the... Where are those deep... Oh, yeah, the Sejong. Duh, Sealord. Wow. Alright, so, they do have the C cap, though, but the enemy is getting the B and the A cap. So while things are tied right now with the enemy team having a cruiser down, the enemy team having a battleship down, the point... Well, there goes the eye. Well, the GK... Wow, the GK pushing up actually got a kill. It's looking like he's actually doing kind of okay over there for himself. Huh. Look at that. Does still happen. The magic does still happen every now and then. Alright, the Kitakazi is maybe about to push into the C cap and into a gunfight with the Shimakaze, which means that well, they're about to be down a Shimakaze if that Kitakaze does show up. But looks like the Kitakaze is perhaps staying back for now. And yeah, I mean, like, if Boss can get his secondaries into the fight, and if they hit the Kitakaze, they're going to do a pretty decent amount of damage. It's kind of the trade-off for having the 127mm SAP secondaries. They're not that accurate, but you do have a lot of them. They do have a decent reload time. If they were accurate, they would just be absolutely DD murderers. Oh, Hayate is spotted 16 kilometers away, and the man does have his HE loaded. Actually, looks like a pretty decent salvo there, and oh, yeah, you know what? From 16 kilometers away, that is not bad. Takes out 3/4 of the remaining HP of that Hayate. Ooh, Wooster spotted again. He's got AP going into the tubes. Can he catch this Wooster? Wooster is in a turn. Let's see what he does. Okay, it looks like he's trying to spread his shots out when he's firing. I'm not sure if his mouse sensitivity is that high or what, but ooh, it does work. Dang, look at that. Takes 27k off of that Wooster. That Wooster should be dead here in a second with these follow-up shots coming in from his team. He does manage to go dark, but ooh, is he going to escape with his life intact? Oh, he's spotted again, and guess what? Boss's guns are reloaded. Catches him in a turn again. This is the advantage of getting to a cross shot, because obviously the enemy ship can only angle to so many ships at a time. And there goes the Wooster. Alright, so you got a Marco Polo. The Yumahara is still around. He still has that Kitakaze and Hayate to worry about. Team is still down on ships, but they are up on points right now by about 160. Well, there goes the U2501 there, so big sad there. Down by 4 ships now, but they are up by several hundred points at the moment. However, they do, of course, only have the 1 cap. The enemy team has 2 caps, so they got to make some things happen here, or things are going to very quickly no longer be going their way. And things are not looking that great out west. The Nakamov is about to get caught out in the open if he's not already getting caught out in the... Oh, yeah, no, his man's at half health. So, yeah, I think we have a dead Nakamov here. It looks like he's trying to make a run for that island, but even he gets there, that Montana, that Alsace, and that GK are going to be right on top of him. Kitakaze, the man does have HE loaded. Dude is on point with his ammo selection, fellas. And, ooh, nice again, taking out about, again, another 2/3 of that remaining HP on that Kitakaze. Fellas, you gotta shoot the Doritos, man. Getting these DDs out of the fight is key to helping you winning, and they're at a deficit for spotting right now because their submarine went down, they had a DD go down, but thankfully that Neptune did finish off that Kitakaze, and it's looking like the secondary should get this Hayate here. Hayate's a pretty big ship, so the SAP secondaries, even though not that accurate, there you go. Lots of ship to shoot at there. So that is kill number 3 for Boss. Alright, so he's got a Marco Polo that's about to be within secondary range. He's keeping HE loaded, as most of the remaining battleships that he can shoot at are very, very steeply angled to him. So when you have 15-inch guns at tier 10, obviously your overmatching capabilities are quite limited. Yep, there goes the Nakamov. Man, you got one hell of a push out west coming in. GK on Montana and an Alsace. And the Hindenburg just unfortunately went down too. Okay, so Marco Polo 11 kilometers away. If he can get spotted, double fires on him too with the HE. If he can get him spotted, his secondaries are going to have a great time here. Ooh, it gets Confederate with the reload booster from the fire damage with the Marco Polo. So that's going to help him out there with his main battery guns. Ooh, there's that Kleber 15 kilometers away. Alright, let's see. 23-second reload on the Sicilia. That's not bad, fellas. That's not bad for 16 15-inch guns. He has crossed the 100k threshold there with his damage done. Has AP going in the rear turrets to catch his Marco Polo side. That island is just so unfortunately in the way. But he might be able to get him out here. Waiting. Yep, there we go. What did he get off? Oh, they got the main guns off. I'm sorry, the main guns. The front guns off for a 21k hit. And then a sap. Oh, no, the fire ticked over. Let's say, wait, you should have got close quarters expert there. I thought one of these secondary shells snuck in right before, or I'm sorry, right after the main battery guns. But nope, that was the fire that got him out. Okay, so kill number 4 for for his troubles so far. Alright, now he's got a Yumahara coming in as well. GK is getting into the B cap with the Shimakaze. Alsace is doing battle with the Shikishima. And you got a Uniloi out west that's going to probably try to sneak in and grab that A cap. Okay, Yumahara should be within secondary range. And that Yumahara, that's one of the Japanese battle cruisers. That sucker can be pinned anywhere and everywhere for damage with these SAP guns. And the GK takes out the Shikishima. Just as Boss is making progress, something else terrible happens for his team. Broadside with the Yumahara and a little bit high there, but still got 18k off of the salvo there. Should be a dead Yumahara here with these brood turrets going out, if not with the secondaries doing their thing. There we go. That is Kraken Unleashed from Boss. Okay, GK's down to 15k HP. Kleber's around 12 kilometers out and 800 HP left. Alright, so throws the front turrets toward him. Wearing the back turrets to load. Bow into the... Oh, he got the Kleber! Very, very nice. Of all the ships to get the Kleber, of course, the Colombo with worst main battery gun dispersion clips him at 12 kilometers. Honking in order to intimidate the Grosser Kerr first. Going for his upper belt armor here once his guns are loaded. Got the SAP secondaries on him. Out secondarying the GK here. Maybe. Oh, 4501. 6.6 kilometers away. Aims into the water here. Methinks this is probably a replay glitch. Okay, here's the 4501. So torpedoes are scary, but the 4501's torps. They don't really do too much damage, and 222 HP remaining, 221 HP more than what you need. But he does pop his smoke and does finally use his smoke generator to get a break from being spotted by the 4501. Alright, dumps his ASW out in that air. You still have a very healthy Alsace out there at 13 kilometers. So, does he fire here and try to help out the Missouri, or does he hold and, heal up and try not to get spotted by the 4501? But he doesn't really have an option here, because if this Missouri goes down, then, well, he's next on the menu. Broadside out on the Alsace. Ooh, 24k, which is good enough for high caliber right there. And Missouri, is he going to ram? Is he going to... Nope, he is far enough away. He's not going to ram. Let's see if he can finish him off here. Get kill number 7. Alright, let's hit rip. This should be... Oh, no kill number 7 for Boss. Hey, look, that's a 4501. Popping up on this side of the island. What a strange decision. Oh, he's dead too. But there's still a midway. I want to point out, by the way, there's 7 minutes left on the clock, and the enemy team's still winning. So they have to kill that midway in order to win. Now, the Uniloi is out there gunning him down. Let's see if the midway can get him down. Now, back in the day before the CV rework, definitely... Well, not before the CV rework, but before they nerfed the rocket planes with the firing delay, that would be no small task, or no challenging task, I should say, for the midway. But, yeah, it could be. I don't know, some of the CV players, they're still very, very good at absolutely railing DDs with their rocket planes with the delay. I mean, obviously, you can compensate for anything with enough skill. But let's see, can he snag kill number 7? He might be able to once he can pop his spotter plane and get that midway into range. The midway is going to run out of map to run away from eventually. So I don't get, like, the game's... Well, I mean, if he can get away, if he can sink the Uniloi, they still have a 300-point lead at this moment. So, it could still happen. But, will it? I don't know. So the Uniloi is about to get some of Midway's dive bombers, which are still very good at absolutely murdering DDs. Let's see if this Uniloi gets to live. Now, Uniloi is the line, the head of the line that does have better-ish AA than the Cabaros line. Well, it used to be the Cabaros line, what is now the Delny line. So, Alright, there we go. Shots out with the main battery guns, thanks to the spotter plane increasing the range, and it looks fairly good. Oh, it's excellent, actually. So, there we go. They were Wait, what? Weren't they at 700 points a little while ago? And then they immediately got to 902 points? Okay, one or two things happened there. The replay bugged out and it kept ticking up their points as the match went on, or it desynced and they were at 950 points at one point in time, which I could believe with them having 2 caps to the friendly team's 1 cap and the kill advantage they did have on the friendly team. I don't know there. Might be a replay bug. But either way, excellent game from Boss there. 7 kills, 2,500 XP, 1.6 million credits, 227,000 damage done. And that's what happens when you shoot the DD, fellas. You confirm those kills. You deny these DDs the ability to just run away and survive for the rest of the match. And, well, that's how you win games, fellas. So thank you, Boss, for sending that in. Your replay of the Sicilia was quite enjoyable to watch. If you have a replay you'd like to send in, you can send it into the link in the description down below. Hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday, wonderful Easter Sunday for those of you celebrating that. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.